Good morning. This is Jana Tard, registered advisor with J. Oliver Maxwell. What is the passion behind my firm? Well, I believe financial empowerment is a human right. Most people never are taught how money works. They feel overwhelmed, ashamed, lost. I help every individual, a nurse, a doctor, a small business owner, to replace fear with clarity. I protect people the way you protect your patients as a nurse, the standard of care, the duty of a nurse. My nursing background gives me a deep sense of responsibility, ethical duty, and compassion. I don't sell compassion. I listen, I diagnose, and I treat financial security. We can go through each one of those steps, but complexity is not what this conversation today is about. Except, my dear friends, we're here to ask core questions, to reach financial empowerment and find whether you qualify. So one, for example, what are your current sources of income? Do you feel prepared for an emergency or an unexpected life event? What keeps you up at night? Are there commitments or expenses you wish to reduce or eliminate? What is your protection for you, your family, your house? What financial habits are you most proud of? So my goal is to help everyone who wishes to be helped to build wealth with dignity, not through reckless risk, not through gimmicks, but through discipline, protection, steady growth, and lifelong strategies. I stand for safety. I stand for transparency. And I stand for the ability to be safe, to be transparent, and to grow wealth over time. This is evidence-based, this is long-term, and it is a relationship, not a transaction. So with the right plan, anyone can rewrite their lives and their financial story. But again, I repeat, this is not for everyone. So let's start. What is the roadmap to wealth? Let's care about where you are today and where you want to go with a case example. So my client is 42. She is a registered nurse. She's a single parent, and her starting point is being overworked, underprotected. Her earnings are very strong, but her savings are inconsistent. So I begin with a comprehensive intake, using what I call the Attard method, revealing that although she earns almost $150 a year, she has no financial structure, no emergency fund, no clear protection, and her debt is scattered across accounts, and every day she's opening the internet to find another pair of shoes or a dress, and a deep-seated fear of never catching up. So her goal at first is to gain awareness of where she stands personally and financially. We will focus on foundation and establish 3 months of emergency funds to implement an income protection plan for disability and her family and her house in case something happens. We establish cash flow clarity and a budget restructuring. We direct money intentionally to automatic savings to reallocate her expenses and eliminate debt. We accumulate wealth, and with stability, my client begins to structure her accumulation and grows more powerful and strong, not only body, mind, and spirit, but for the sake of her children. She's building investment accounts, including a Roth IRA, and she begins college funds for her children. Her wealth is no longer accidental, so she is on to a bigger and better place of legacy building and philanthropy. She creates her trust and estate documents, and she has business ideas, which she launches with guidance because she has structure behind her. She's got a roadmap of clarity, confidence, and intentionality. And that's what we all need. So your direction is to empower your today and your tomorrow. Your direction is to elevate literacy of a financial background. I build a community of serious, disciplined clients committed to change, to honoring their commitments, to protecting their family, and growing wealth. But before we build wealth, we must protect everyone we love. So protection, 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 and peace of mind come first. Here's another story. A business owner. She owns Artisan Foods with 1.8 annual revenue, and her primary concerns are her taxes, her cash flow, inconsistency, her lack of personal retirement planning, and her desire to exit the business, but her need to protect her family and her legacy. So initially, we discover and clarify her needs. We identify her why. We secure her family, with her top goal being financial independence by 60. She has 10 to 12 years to accomplish this, and her goals and stressors compete with each other. She works 60 hours a week. She has no savings. The business depends 100% on her. We gather her financial picture, her tax returns, her P&L, her debt, her assets, her insurance, her key employee structure, and her personal spending patterns. The outcome is a snapshot of her reality and her defined goals. So we look at protection first, and we implement a foundation of protection planning with key person life insurance to protect the business, with a whole life Guardian 95 for personal protection and cash accumulation. It grows PUA faster, and it's an amazing, amazing 2 buckets of cash savings and death benefit. We accumulate disability coverage for income replacement. We place a buy-sell framework drafted with an attorney with an outcome of business and family protection for unforeseen losses. We stabilize the business. We review the business operations to free up cash flow and improve price modeling for better margins. And we move from reactive booking to proactive forecasting. We establish a business emergency fund, and we shift personal expenses out of the business. We implement tax-efficient retirement planning with a solo 401k and a cash balance plan as profits grow. The business becomes more profitable, predictable, and valuable. We've developed a wealth accumulation strategy, and we adopt a layered financial approach with whole life, with market investments, with real estate, and with quarterly savings milestones and tax strategies. We plan our exit. At the 10-year mark, Maria is ready. Her EBITDA is strong. Her systems run without her. Her key employees are retained through incentive plans. And her business is now sale ready. We designed an exit map and a heritage plan for the business map. With valuation completed, we're tax efficient for a sales structure, and we institute an installment sale with a competitor. The whole life policy becomes post-sale liquidity, and personal retirement income plan is finalized, and her outcome is a clear intentional exit that maximizes value and minimizes taxes. Financial independence is achieved. At 59, she sells the business for $3.2 million. The cash value of her whole life is $640. Retirement account totals $1.1 million, and her real estate is paid off and generates $4,000 a month. Her income is diversified. She transforms from an owner-operator to a wealth steward with a plan that protects her, supports her lifestyle, and allows for legacy giving. The final result, a life by design. Her wealth journey shows the purpose of the Attard method, starting with clarity, protection of a foundation, building strategically, exiting with dignity, living with confidence that is transformational from the overworked business owner to the empowered, financially independent woman that she is. So what is our clear expertise? Listening. Listening. And listening to each individual's goals and objectives. I'm a caregiver, and so therefore that's what I do best. And I lead with protection, not about fear. I know that each individual is different, and each individual needs to be looked at extremely differently in the picture. So I connect with each individual's story. What is motivating you to take control now? What would it mean if your family waited and didn't do this? Provide a simple, clear strategy first, and affirm your courage to do something most people avoid. And this is the moment that your financial life transforms itself. Are you willing to invest time to build a long-term plan? Are you prepared to take financial action? Is protecting your family a priority? I ask for honesty and follow through. Otherwise, it's not worth it for anyone. Our approach is personalized and customized, ongoing and confidential. My personalized approach is invaluable in helping others achieve their goals. Preston Burchard called me Excelsior. I will never forget how we helped his wife achieve what she wanted most out of the growth of the portfolio. And we did it slowly, systematically, with protection in mind. So for that doctor who works all the time, who hardly sees his family, we transformed his portfolio so we gave him more independence. What are your questions today? If something happened to you, would your family be protected? Do you have the right amount of life insurance? Are you properly insured as a business owner? What risks are you not seeing? Where should you place your money first? Are you ready? If you get injured today and you can't work, what will happen to your children, your wife, your house, your life? Life has ups and downs, risks and benefits. We need to turn the trajectory of the blue line from loss of savings to mastery of financial independence. Personalized investments and portfolio management and financial planning will empower you. And that occurs through mindfulness. It's your wealth. It's your life. Can you do this alone? In surgery, we do it collectively in groups. In surgery, there's normally one leader, and all the other eyes are there to help and assist and support. Our goal is to help you achieve financial empowerment and independence so your family becomes richer, wealthier, and you put family first. Commit to change. Dedicate your life to become the very, very best that you can be. Your empty block, what will you fill it with? Why choose me? That's going to be for you to decide. After all, we all make choices on both sides. Are you ready? Am I ready? Can I hear you? Is this where you want to be today? Can you trust? I'm here. Make an appointment. I'm ready. Are you? Have a lovely day.